Tom Moo is the 6 o'clock producer, responsible for deciding which stories will run on the newscast. One of the first things he does each day is find out from the assignment editor, in this case Dennis Kauf, which stories are being covered. Dennis tells him about B.B. Emmerman's story.
People ripping off pedigree dogs and then selling them to auctions and things of that sort.
And Dennis and Tom also find out that the top story of the day, Terry Anzer's story on airport security, will rely heavily on material from a television station in Miami. The morning's hijacking from Atlanta to Havana is forcing some mental gymnastics.
If we don't get that video from Miami or from Charleston, we don't have any video of the hijacked plane.
There is a tension that is building. It is always present as long as there is an element of unknown about how the 6 o'clock news is going to look. Even in the midst of all this tension, however, members of the newsroom do not lose sight of perhaps the most important event of their day, next to the news itself.
Steak and cheese with mushrooms.
Lunch. Production assistant Cynthia Swan takes orders and money and journeys out to get chicken wings. In the meantime, producer Moo keeps in touch with the crews in the field. And the staff in the newsroom keeps a constant eye on the wire machines that automatically type out the day's events.
Somoza was assassinated. Somoza.
It is time for Moo. News director Dick Mallory, executive producer Dick Bird, and assignment editor Dennis Kauf to get together for the 2 o'clock meeting. This is the time for Moo to tell his staff what the show is looking like.
Meeting with the hijacking, Terry's package, coming behind with Lynn's package on the construction cleanup. We're leading the 30s with the dog napping story, BB's piece.
And this is the opportunity for the staff to make suggestions, to flip-flop stories, to rearrange more mental gymnastics.
Right, but if I'm saying if the Marta audit becomes as big as it might, then we can flip up the whole segment.
The meeting breaks up. The tension increases. The chicken wings arrive. And Tom Moo puts on paper what his 6 o'clock newscast is going to look like. He types a format, which the staff uses as a guide to the newscast. Having a 6 o'clock newscast on paper is one thing. Actually putting it together is another. You will see that process tomorrow. Marc Pickard, Action News Tonight.